What's up guys, my name is Andrew and today we're going to be learning Goodie Bag by Still Woozy. I'm going to do two versions of this song. This one's the beginner's version and then there's going to be a little bit more of an advanced version. And I'm going to do that for most of the songs just because it kind of splits it up so people that are starting out can, learn. Okay, so anyways, the first version is some simpler chords, and it's going to sound a little bit different from the original, and if you want it to sound like the original, you would need a capo on the 5th fret. So the chords, if we had the capo on the 5th fret, would be A minor, and then C, and then F, and then D minor. And just for purposes of assuming that you probably don't have a capo, we're just going to do it without a capo on, and we're just going to learn it that way. So it's going to be A minor, and in my last video I was doing the numbers differently than how most people do it. And so the first string is going to actually be the bottom string, and the top string is going to be the 4th string. So that's just a little change that I'm doing. Also, if you haven't heard the song yet, make sure to check it out. It's a good song. You probably already heard it because you're here, but just in case you want to hear it again, there's a cover I did. So the first chord is going to be an A minor chord. You're going to have your middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and it's going to sound like this. And then the second chord is a very easy chord. It's very popular. It's called the C chord. You're just going to put your middle finger on the bottom string or the 1st string and 3rd fret. So that's the C chord. And then the third chord in the song is going to be the F chord. That's going to be an A minor chord, but we're going to add our pointer finger to the 2nd string, 1st fret, and it's going to sound like this. So 4th string with your middle finger on the 2nd fret, and then the 2nd string with your pointer finger on the 1st fret. And then lastly, we have a D minor chord. This is a little bit different and not as common as the other two, or the other three, but we're going to have our F shape, so we have the F shape, but we're going to take our ring finger and we're going to put it onto the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And it's a little bit crunched up, but it's going to look like that, and it's going to sound like this. Alright, now for most of the song with the intro and the verse and all of that, it's going to be those same 4 chords in that order. And for the purpose of a beginner's mode, just kind of getting used to learning the song, I would just do 1 strum down as the strumming pattern. And if you want to learn a strumming pattern, it'll be later in the video with the other chords, but you can still use it for these chords if you want. So just for the purpose of simplicity, we're going to keep it with that 1 strum, and it's going to sound like this. Oh, what they think about you. Oh, what they think about you. Prepare to leave my body when the time it comes through. Loving on you till the time it comes through. Ooh, ooh. Why you always hate to break bread. Think about the way that you've been feeling every day. Joke's on you till the time it comes through. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, that's basically the 4 chords. It's a very, very, very simple song. It's really fun to play. And then for the outro, it changes a little bit, and it switches to the chords just kind of are placed differently. So when we finish up, it goes till the time it comes through. Ooh, ooh. Time it comes through, and then it goes. You know I wanna be everything that you need. So yeah, that's the simple mode, beginner's mode. It's a very easy way to play the song, and then now I'm going to switch into advanced mode. Advanced mode. So advanced mode is going to be 4 chords like the other version, but the chords are a little bit harder to play, and this is like the how it originally sounds in the song. So 2 of the chords are the same as the chords that we learned. It's D minor, F, B flat, and G minor. So the D minor chord we already know, but it's going to be our pointer finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, our middle finger on the top string, 2nd fret, and then our ring finger is just going to be right underneath it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and it'll sound like this. And then to play the F chord, we just remove that ring finger. So it's just going to be our middle finger on the top string 2nd fret and our pointer finger on the 2nd string 1st fret. So that's F. So we have D minor, and then we have F, and then we have our B flat, which is a little bit more difficult. And there's 2 ways to play it. There's a bar option, and then there's a regular option. Since there's only 4 strings, I don't really like doing bar chords as much as I don't have to. So what I play it is I take my middle finger and I put it on the 1st string 1st fret. I take my pointer finger and I put it on the 2nd string 1st fret. And then I take my ring finger and I put it on the 3rd string 2nd fret. And I put my pinky on the top string 3rd fret. And it sounds like this. And then the other option is you can take your pointer finger and bar the 1st fret, and then you take your middle finger and you put it on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and your ring finger onto the top string 3rd fret. And it'll look like this for this one. Both sound the same, it's just a matter of if you want to do a bar chord or if you want to just squeeze all your hands together, all your fingers together. Hands together? Alright, and then the last one is a G minor chord. So if we know our G chord is this, the G minor chord is going to be a little bit different, and it's going to sound like this, a little bit of a sadder version of G. So it's going to be our pointer finger on the 1st string 1st fret, and then our ring finger is going to be on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and our middle finger is going to be on the 3rd string 2nd fret. And it's going to look like this, and it sounds really cool. So it's in that order. It's D minor, and then it's F, and then it's B flat, and then it's G minor. And the strumming pattern for this song is a little bit weird, and you can kind of be a little bit creative with it. But how I play it is I do the so I do down, up, chuck. If you haven't learned how to chuck, I don't even know if that's what it's called, but if you haven't learned how to chuck, what you want to do is you want to be strumming and then muting. So it's gonna just give you a little bit of like a beat, kind of. It doesn't really sound like the chord. It just sounds like you're kind of muting the strings. And you can even also do like a slap instead of a chuck, so it'll sound more like this. After the chuck, you can do a little extra added like strums, so it'll sound like this. Oh, what they think about you. Instead of just doing the chuck and then being done, you can do a little extra, you know, whatever you want. And you can kind of switch it up. But I'm just going to do a quick run through of the chorus with these new chords and with my strumming pattern that I use. Oh, what they think about you. Prepare to leave my body when the time it comes through. Loving on you till the time it comes through. Why you always hate to break bread. Think about the way that you could feel it ever said. Jokes on you till the time it comes through. What if she had to choose me or her mom? I know I wouldn't last long, yeah. The problem with the truth. And when she made me laugh, boom boom right to my tune, leaving the heart to be a place where life is easy. Like, what the fuck is real? What the fuck is wrong? I think I can fit with your bones. Like, oh, what they think about you. Prepare to leave my body when the time it comes through. Loving on you till the time it comes through. Why you always hate to break bread? Think about the way that you can feel it every day. Jokes on you till the time it comes through. So yeah. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, or you want to see anything different, please let me know, and I will see you for the next tutorial. Comment below what tutorial you want next. Goodbye.